This is NDTV, and you're watching Classics.
He's one of Maharashtra's most high-profile politicians and also one of the state's most high-profile businessmen. A high flyer, quite literally, he is India's Civil Aviation Minister. The NCP's Praful Patel, one of the younger faces in the cabinet and a politician who's also not without his share of controversy. His politics, his business, they're rooted right here in Maharashtra's Vidarbha region. In the next few minutes, Mr. Patel will arrive here at Nagpur's airport, where we begin our 24 hours on the campaign trail with him, as he kicks off his party's campaign for Maharashtra 2004. Hi, sir.
Hi.
Thank you
How
so
are you?
much for making it. Where are we headed first?
From my place here.
Okay.
This is a very typical Maharashtrian poha, you call it.
It's very popular in North India also.
But this is typical Maharashtrian fare.
पटेल जी ये बताइए कि हर चुनाव जो होता है वो बहुत महत्वपूर्ण होता है, लेकिन ये चुनाव, महाराष्ट्र का चुनाव इस बार इतना महत्वपूर्ण क्यों है? क्या एक तरह से जो नई सरकार बनी है केंद्र में उसके ऊपर एक तरह का एक रेफरेंडम है छोटा सा?
लेकिन मैं नहीं समझता हूँ इसको इतना सीरियसली लेना चाहिए। महाराष्ट्र की दृष्टि से निश्चित वो महत्वपूर्ण है, क्योंकि यहाँ पर अगले 5 साल सरकार किसकी रहेगी। और हमें भी लगता है कि यहाँ जनता में भी एक थोड़ा ठीक है, कुछ थोड़ा एंटी इनकम्बेंसी की थोड़ी अगर बातें लोग करते भी है, तो 5 साल पहले शिवसेना बीजेपी के भी लोगों ने देखे हैं। और विशेष करके दिल्ली में जो परिवर्तन हुआ है उसका भी फ़ायदा यहाँ की सरकार के लिए, हमारी एनसीपी कांग्रेस के लिए होगा।
Well, Mr. Praful Patel's election campaign, in a sense, is well and truly beginning only now. We're going to head out now outside of Nagpur and travel across the Vidarbha region. And our first stop today happens to be Bhandara, which was Mr. Patel's own constituency.
क्या हाल है, कैसे हो गर्ग जी? क्या हाल चाल?
नमस्ते भैया।
नमस्कार 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 नमस्कार। क्या हाल चाल? ओहो, टीवी वाले लग गए पीछे। हमारे बोले के सारा दिन हम साथ में रहते हैं, एनडीटीवी।
We are now in the Bhandara district of Maharashtra. This is, interestingly, the constituency from where Mr. Praful Patel has won the Lok Sabha election 3 times in the past. But this time, in the latest Lok Sabha election, he lost. He was voted out. Now, our first stop here in Bhandara is a group of local businessmen who have come to meet Mr. Patel at another businessman's residence. Well, what's about to get underway here is a meeting of party workers of the NCP, and it's a crucial meeting because it's the first time all the party workers in Bhandara have come together before campaigning really kicks off in this region.
जर उद्या महाराष्ट्रामध्ये आपण राज्य आणू शकलो नाही तर आपला सर्वांचं भविष्य सुरक्षित राहणार आहे की नाही हे मी सांगू शकत नाही.
The interesting thing about Bhandara is that you lost from here in the last Lok Sabha election. Why do you think that happened?
Well, actually what had happened was, you see, the vote which we normally got was all there, but I think two things were there. One was a little bit of complacency on our workers' part, thinking that everything is well. The main thing I thought was, you see, there was a sudden coming of the BSP, which was never here ever before.
Your critics also accuse you of being an outsider. They say that you've never really grown up in this region, you've never really lived in this region, you've been in Bombay all your life, and that was another factor that went against you. How do you respond to critics who say that?
Never. I don't think anybody thinks that way. We are very much from here. I've been a three-term Lok Sabha MP from here. And that is, I think, a very unfair statement. If at all somebody has made it, I don't think the people here would look at it that way.
You run a huge business empire. You're also called the BD King of Maharashtra. Why did you decide to get into politics when you could have really continued to just be a really successful businessman?
Well, there's also a passion to be in public life and to thereby also do a lot of good work. And
Has to be more
that
than
can be, no, I'm not saying that. Of course, there is a passion to be in public life.
Are you a better politician or a better businessman?
Well, I try to be both.
The Vidarbha region has traditionally been a stronghold of the Congress and the NCP, with the two parties normally winning more than half of the 66 assembly seats that fall under this region. But in the last Lok Sabha elections, there was a completely different result. The BJP and the Shiv Sena won 10 out of the 11 Lok Sabha seats here. So this time, the NCP's battle is not just to fight back on its own turf, but also to fight against a third force, Mayawati's BSP.
मित्रांनो, इलेक्शन निघून गेल्यानंतर आपण 5 वर्ष कसली चर्चा करतो? विकासाची चर्चा करतो. आणि या 5 वर्षामध्ये आणि आदल्या 10 वर्षामध्ये म्हणजे 15 वर्षामध्ये इथल्या स्थानिक आमदारांनी कोणत्या तुमच्या विकासाचे काम केला याचाही विचार आपण करणार की नाही हा प्रश्न मी तुमच्या समोर आज उपस्थित करत आहे. 15 वर्ष काही कमी काळ नसतो आणि 15 वर्षामध्ये नुसतं लोकांना टपाला पाठवणं, तुमची पत्राची पोच देणं किंवा 2-4 वर्तमानपत्रामध्ये तुमचे हा अमुक प्रश्न आहे मांडणं, त्याच्या पलीकडे कोणता काम इथल्या आमदारांनी केला आहे हा प्रश्न मी तुमच्या समोर आज मांडत आहे.
जो विदर्भ का क्षेत्र है, ट्रेडिशनली एनसीपी और कांग्रेस का स्ट्रॉन्ग होल्ड माना जाता था, गढ़ माना जाता था, लेकिन लोकसभा चुनाव में हमने देखा कि बीजेपी सेना ने इतना अच्छा किया. आपको क्या लगता है कि पिछले कुछ महीनों में क्या बदला है इस क्षेत्र में कि आपको वोट मिलेंगे?
देखिए, पिछले बार भी जो निश्चित 11 में से 10 सीट उनको मिली है, लेकिन अगर वोटों का अंतर आप देखें तो इतना ज़्यादा नहीं है कि वो कोई रिकवर ना हो सके. उसके अलावा भी पिछले 5 महीने में एक बीजेपी शिवसेना के बारे में जो एक फीलिंग थी अब वो बात नहीं रही है. समहाउ कुछ अब क्या वजह है मैं नहीं कह सकता हूँ, लेकिन लोगों में एक फिर से एक बदलाव की बात यहाँ पर नज़र आ रही है.
Mr. Patel, your party broke away from the Congress on the issue of foreign origin in 1999. Today, in some ways, Sonia Gandhi is your boss. I hate to use that word, but how do you resolve that contradiction?
Well, there is no problem of accepting that Sonia Gandhi is the leader of the United Progressive Alliance, and she is the final authority as far as the overall coalition is concerned. And I think what is the hesitation? She heads the largest party in the coalition, and we are fighting an election here again jointly with the Congress, where Congress is the senior partner, and she is the leader of the party.
So is foreign
as far as I am
origin, is it dead
concerned,
and
and
buried?
as far as I am concerned, well, at some point, all of us have been in the Congress party, and she was the leader of the Congress party. So, accepting her as a leader is not an issue at all.
So is foreign origin, the whole controversy, dead and buried?
Well, as I would like to say that, you see, things evolve over a period of time. I think, yes, at the time when this issue was raised, when the party NCP was formed, maybe it was relevant. Now, with the changing situation, we've seen BJP Shiv Sena rule, where we've seen a situation like Gujarat happening in our country. We've seen so many things which are not to our liking. And I think
So you came together.
I think as a matter, see, you have to sometimes gauge things at a larger interest also.
So it's
I
not
mean,
as relevant as it was 5 years ago.
Definitely not. And now, what is the issue? She herself has, shown the courage to and the sacrifice, I would say, to, give up. How many people give up a position of power like the position of Prime Minister?
It's another interesting thing that Mr. Pawar one day said that he would have not taken a cabinet post if she had become PM. On the next day, he said you were ready to back her as Prime Minister.
I think it was not taken in the full context. He did not mention that. You see, only one part of the operative part of the entire thing which he said was highlighted more, unfortunately. And I think, where is the question? If she would have chosen to be the Prime Minister, the NCP had given a letter in support of her by name, Mrs. Sonia Gandhi, as the leader of the UPA to form a government.
Okay, it's very interesting when you say that foreign origin and that whole controversy is no longer relevant today. What then do you perceive as the differences between your party and the Congress today, if any? What are the major differences in ideology?
Well, I guess now, you see, it's basically we are of the Congress stock, so we cannot disassociate from the ideological content. And we continue to maintain our, close association with the Congress party by name of the party, by our constitution of the party, by the overall structure of the party.
Why not merge again?
Well, these are, of course, questions which keep coming back and forth to us. But I think for the timing, we're fine.
जो सिविल एविएशन मिनिस्ट्री है काफ़ी ग्लैमरस सा मिनिस्ट्री है ये, और लेकिन जो भी मंत्री आए हैं बहुत बड़े बड़े अनाउंसमेंट करते हैं. आपके पास भी बहुत आइडियाज़ हैं. आपने आइडियाज़ की बात करी अभी, प्राइवेटाइजेशन की, दिल्ली मुंबई एयरपोर्ट्स को प्राइवेटाइज करने की, FDI की. लेकिन कभी जो हमने अनाउंसमेंट्स देखे हैं पहले, nothing's ever happened.
I will only say that definitely lot needs to be done, and I will endeavor, and I'm telling you, things are moving. It's not that we're only talking. You see, one aspect
How easy is it to do that when you have the left breathing down your neck?
Well, I agree there are contradictions, but we can manage them, and we will manage them. It's not that it's difficult. See, everybody talks of Mumbai, Delhi as the end of the, the development of airports. No, I would look at the non-metro airports, the smaller cities like Bhubaneswar, Guwahati. These are the kind of cities which need to have modern infrastructure.
I think you can do that given the kind of pressures that the left has put on this government and given the kind of opposition you've already faced from a big union within the Airports Authority of India.
No, I think talking to the unions are inevitable, and one should talk to them and find a solution. I don't think that is a deterrent to getting things moving.